Hare Krishna. We welcome everyone who are online, and for those also who will be watching it later on the YouTube videos. Let us start with prayer. Today we'll do a different prayer. We will invoke the mercy of Srimati Tulsi Devi. Tulsi Devi is mother, very motherly, very caring. And when we pray to Tulsi Maharani, she is Bhakti Devi. Uh, when we pray to Tulsi Maharani, when we seek the shelter of devotees, through this we make progress in our bhakti. Namo Namah Tulasi Krishna Priyasi Namo Namah Radha Krishna Seva Pabo Hey Abhilashi যে তোমার শরণ লয় তার বাঞ্ছা পূর্ণ হয় কৃপা করি করো তারে বৃন্দাবন বাসী মোরা এই অভিলাষ বিলাস কুঞ্জে দিও বাস নয়নে হেরিব সদা যুগল রূপ রাশি এই নিবেদন ধরো সখীর অনুগত করো এই নিবেদন ধরো সখীর অনুগত করো সেবা অধিকার দিয়ে কর নিজ দাসী দীন কৃষ্ণ দাসে কয় এই যেন মোরা হয় শ্রী রাধা গোবিন্দ প্রেমে সদা যেন ভাসি শ্রী রাধা গোবিন্দ প্রেমে সদা যেন ভাসি তুলসী কৃষ্ণ প্রিয়াসি নামো নামা यानि कानि ताप पानि ब्रह्म हत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिणा पदे पदे. Just by closing our eyes, we can think that we are doing parikrama of Tulsi Maharani. Yani kani chapa pani brahma hatyadikani cha tani tani pranashanti pradakshina pade pade. Yani kani chapa pani brahma hatyadikani cha तानि तानि प्रणशन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे. श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की जय, वृंदे देवी की जय, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी. We'll start by invoking some prayers. And when we invoke the prayers, we are studying the Bhagavad Gita. Let us invoke the prayers for a pure devotee, Srila Prabhupada, who has taken so much endeavor to translate this Bhagavad Gita, not just giving us just one-liner translations, but he has translated word to word. He has given us the context, so that we, the Kali Yuga people, Kali Yuga rejects, we get opportunity to understand this transcendental science. We may have no interest sometimes, okay, and sometimes we get interest, sometimes it's a good day, sometimes it's not a good day, we may have like this, But if we genuinely take shelter of Srila Prabhupada, he will open the divine transcendental world of Golok Vrindavan right in front of our eyes. So let us pray, offer our prayers to him. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarine. जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. I would request everyone to raise your hands. You could be your camera could be
Hare
on off, that's
Krishna,
fine.
Hare
But
Krishna,
raise your hands. We are surrendering ourselves, like, okay, that, oh Lord, you are the master. I am not the master. I am just a menial, insignificant servant. Please, oh my dear Lord, please make us your instrument. Please take control of our lives. I am all yours.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यईश्वरम्. This means that mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat krupatamham vande Shri Gurum Dinataram. Very beautiful prayer. That means by the mercy of a guru, by the mercy of a bona fide guru, mukam karoti vachalam, the one who cannot speak, the one who is dumb, that person starts speaking wonderful Sanskrit shlokas, beautiful transcendental nectarian shlokas starts coming out of his mouth, and pangum langhayate giri parvat. So a one who is lame, like one who cannot walk, okay, one who is handicapped, that person can cross mountains and he can cross the Giriraj Parvat. Yat Krupatam Ham Mande. By whose mercy is it happening? It is happening by the mercy of Sri Guru. That is the power of Sri Guru. So why am I we say this verse every time, but why am I telling this? Because last week we stopped at one of the most important verses. We are at second chapter, seventh verse. So before we even further move forward, we want to invoke the mercy of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And for that, we will chant one more prayer. Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayo mudirayet. नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टकी. Nashta prayashu abhadreshu. That means Nashta means destroyed, and abhadreshu means all inauspiciousness. All inauspiciousness is destroyed when there is nityam bhagavat sevya, when there is continuous on a regular basis we are doing seva of Bhagavat. And Bhagavat here means two things. There is a book Bhagavat and there is a person Bhagavat. So when we serve the person Bhagavat, then, or when we serve the book Bhagavat, then what happens? Nashta prayashu abhadreshu. All the inauspiciousness that is there in our heart, that gets destroyed. Okay, whatever inauspicious that we see in our life, there is only one reason, and that one reason is because of lack of Krishna consciousness. There is no other reason. Okay, and we are hankering for many things, and it is only and only one reason, that is lack of Krishna consciousness. And by having Krishna consciousness, what happens? When we serve Bhagavat, when we serve the person Bhagavat, what is the person Bhagavat? The person Bhagavat is one who is following the book Bhagavat. When we serve that person Bhagavat, then in that case, the book Bhagavat opens for us and the transcendental realization starts coming towards us. We sing in the Guru Puja daily, Divya Gyan Hriday Prakashito. That means the transcendental knowledge is revealed in the heart. It is one thing is hearing, okay, within and without. So from within our heart, there is the Chaitya Guru sitting, and outside there is the Guru. These are all, the Guru is not a material person. The Guru may appear to do many things materially. That person also eats, I also eat. That person also does his morning course, I also do my morning course. That person also goes for it. That Guru may be sometimes like, okay, the Guru may be in different ashram, okay, because there are different types of Gurus. There is the Diksha Guru, and the Diksha Guru is always, he's from the Sampradaya. There are certain bona fide Diksha Gurus who are authorized in his content. Okay. And there is the Siksha Guru. Shiksha Guru is the one from where we are getting our learnings. And there is the Path Pradashak Guru. Path Pradashak Guru is one who introduces us to the Krishna path of Krishna consciousness. So sometimes the Path Pradashak Guru, the Siksha Guru, and the Diksha Guru, they all may be the same person. Okay? It is the same person who brought us in, and it is the same person from whom we are getting the teachings, and it is the same person from who gave us Diksha. And sometimes it could be different persons also. Sometimes the Path Pradashak Guru and Siksha Guru might be the same. So, but no matter whether they are same or not, that is not important. What is important is we have to know that this is the Shakti of Nityananda Prabhu. They may look like common persons, but when we surrender to them, if they are bona fide and if our surrender is right, then through them, Nityananda Shakti starts flowing. If they are following the line of disciplic succession, then through that person, the complete energy of Nityananda's mercy starts flowing towards us, if our surrender is there. And when there is, and if we are very casual, then in that case, like, okay, it is just a matter of time when in this world, so we might be, it will take us some time, but we will understand in due course of time that, okay, this is the only route. And how do we know that? That is because Srila Prabhupada says, and we have discussed in the past, Jiva, that is, what is the, does anyone remember what is the duty of the Jiva? I'm just seeing like who all are there. Yes. Does anyone want to say that what is the duty of the Jiva? Anyone can raise your hand. No one remembers? What is the, yes, Shamakaruna Mataji. No one else remembers? Yes. What is the duty of the jiva? What is the duty of all the jivas? You have to unmute and say, Shamakaruna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
जीवेर स्वरूप है नित्य कृष्ण दास.
Yeah, that is the eternal duty of the jiva. But what does every jiva do? Yes, Nitilila Rajpriya Mataji, right.
Every jiva serves.
So here is the thing. You both are right. That is the eternal duty of the jiva. But what is, see, there are many jivas who have forgotten Krishna. There are many jivas. So there is an animal, there is a bird. What does the bird do? The bird is feeding its child. Okay. Now that bird doesn't know like Jivaro Swarupa and Nitya Krishna Das. The bird is feeding its child. The dog is feeding its child. Like many times, like I have personally seen there are dogs. What they do, if the mother dog finds some food, you will see that they have kept the puppies somewhere far off. They'll carry the food and they will bring it to the puppies, and they will feed it to the puppies. I've seen birds. I've personally seen birds like the whoever mother or father like they fly, they'll have the birds on the nest, the little ones, when the eggs crack, like and they'll bring the food at the end of the day or whatever time they bring the food, whatever they find. So, and in human life, what we find, when we were not devotees, okay, we are trying to be devotees, but what was our life earlier? We always try to serve others. We have Dhruva Mataji here. What is she doing? Like, okay, she's a yoga teacher, right? Like, okay, so she teaches yoga. Okay, by doing yoga, she's trying to serve some people around. We have some people who are family persons. Like, okay, what are we doing? Generally, we are trying to serve our family members. So the jiva is always engaged in service. Why I came to this is because Srila Prabhupada says that a jiva's duty, no matter whatever species of life the jiva is in, the jiva's duty is to serve. The jiva, forget about devotee and non-devotee right now. The jiva's duty is to serve, but the jiva can, Srila Prabhupada says, the jiva can either serve Krishna or the jiva can serve Maya. Okay. Now comes the point that Jivero Swarup hai Nitya Krishna Das. The jiva's eternal Swarup, the jiva's eternal constitutional position is that he is eternally a servant of Krishna. But what happens? Why is it like now we are servant of Krishna? Why is it that we don't know? That is because from time immemorial, we have forgotten this. We have forgotten this eternal duty. Krishna bhuliya जीव अनादिर भैर्मुख अतएव संसारे पाए. I am forgetting there's a word. अतएव संसारे पाए दुख. So, because the jiva has forgotten Krishna from time immemorial, so in this world they are subjected to dukkha, to miseries in this material life. Why? Because the jiva is trying to serve Maya, and in terms of serving Maya, what happens? He sees like, okay, I'll get nice. The Maya is like an illusion. Okay, Maya means that which is not. It's a very nice illusion. I'll make nice money. One person thinks like, okay, if I marry this person, I'll be super happy. Through this person, I will really get good money. Many people over here, they think like, okay, I will get a status. I will get a citizenship over here. I'll get green card over here. They think like, okay, I will be very happy in this thing. Like, okay, this is my thing. Like, okay, I have made it. I have made a good plan. Okay, if I somehow इसको पटा लिया, तो मेरा काम हो गया. That is, if I somehow or other, I manage this person, I'll manage a job, I'll manage this thing. Okay. We may be trying to diplomatically think of many things, but we are all under the influence of this material energy. And in this material energy, as long as we are serving Maya, we cannot be happy. It is only a matter of time. We may have, for momentary flickering happiness, we may make all our attempts, but we will not be happy. And that is where we come to this point, okay, which we were talking about. That is where Arjuna is. Arjuna is in that position. What is Arjuna's position? A very Arjuna is put in a position. See, think about it. Okay, he has, if he has been asked to kill his family persons. Okay, he's facing the family persons, and at that point of time, he has started making his points. So let me um, let me share my screen, and as we are studying, see, I want to give a quick summary here. So last week we discussed, we went from chapter 1 to chapter 2. Okay, we are at the 7th verse, but let's take a pause here, and I wanted to share one thing. Okay, so the first chapter was, it is the lamentation of Arjun. It is called Arjun Vishad. Okay, and the second chapter is called the summary of the entire Bhagavad Gita. Okay, and in this summary of Bhagavad Gita, this is a big chapter. Okay, so as we go through, it may take multiple sessions. Even though we are doing a summary study, it may take multiple sessions as we cross over this chapter. This is there are two big chapters. One is the second, another is the 18th. And as we are getting into this chapter, let me try to just recap. Arjun is trying to tell that, okay, what are the reasons not for fighting and things like that. And before he starts doing that, when Arjun is at that, when Arjun is at the moment of breakdown, let me remind every one of you, Krishna smiles at that point. So the conches have been blown, the war has begun. Arjun is in the most distressful condition, and Krishna is smiling. What does this mean? This means that Arjun is practically, as I mentioned last time, Arjun is having a panic attack. Okay, have you been in that situation? What to do? Right? But what is Krishna's situation? Krishna is smiling there. This means that Arjun is, Arjun is a pure devotee. Okay, but just to reveal this Bhagavad Gita to Arjun, and through Arjun to reveal it to all of us, these Kali Yuga rejects, this situation has been created. Because Arjuna, in the past, he has defeated Lord Shiva also. He has defeated all the Kauravas, all of them included, alone, single-handedly. Arjuna has defeated Lord Indra also, the head of the demigods. So Arjun practically does not have anything to fear. But Arjun has been put into this situation for us to learn through this situation, okay, what is our position? And Krishna is smiling to just show that Arjun is in a material condition, but Krishna is above this material condition. And during this time, Krishna did not tell anything till Arjun keeps arguing with him. Till Arjun keeps putting his points. Krishna, but this. I will not fight because of this. I will not fight because of this. I will not fight because. Okay. Krishna does not take anything. He does not tell anything. Till what point? Till it comes to the point where Arjun says this most important verse. What is that? This is the 7th verse. Karpanya dosho pahata swabhavat prichhami tvam sar prichhami tvam dharma samudha cheta yachreyashan nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyaste hamsadi mam tvam prapannam. Think about it. Arjun, that great warrior who has so much technological forte in fighting, that Arjun is telling, now I am confused about my duty and I have lost all composure. Oh Krishna, I don't know what to do. Okay, I am in panic attack. I am in this weakness, Hriday Durbalyam. Because of this miserly weakness, I am totally lost. In this condition, Krishna, I am asking you to tell me for certain, मेरे लिए अच्छा क्या है? What is good for me? Please tell me what is best for me. But please stop all these friendly talks. Now I am your disciple and the soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. See, this is a very important thing. A disciple means when one says that, okay, I am your disciple, means one is ready to be disciplined. Guru means heavy. A guru means he could be heavy. Why? Not like, okay, oh, he comes like, okay, tries to take off all his anger on that person. No, not like that. But the guru's intent is, how will this person be molded in such a way so that this person becomes eligible to go to Krishna? How can I make this person acceptable to Radha and Krishna? And if that person is a Siksha Guru, then okay, how can I make this person moldable so that I can make this person acceptable to Srila Prabhupada? And so for this reason, what the Guru sometimes does is, the Guru is bound. In order to discipline, the Guru chastises, scolds. Think about it. So parents are also considered to be Guru. Now I have come across parents who think that, okay, when their child cries, hey, give them the tab. Pakda diya. Okay. Oh, I am happy, I am happy, I am happy. Parents are in this mode. What will the child become in the future? The child has not got any instruction from the parents. What will happen to that child? Even if you are not a parent, in your heart, you know what the child will become in future. Okay. If the child is given, like, okay, whenever they want anything, they get only that thing every time in the world. There will be time in this world when the child will not be able to get what the person wants. There will be a time when the parent will not be able to afford what the child wants. And what will happen to that child? The child will be a miserable child. There are people in the IITs. There are people in the American universities, in the top Harvard, MIT, Stanford. If you just go and check the statistics, there are people who are committing suicides. From an outside world perspective, they'll think, oh, they are in such best place. And the person who are in, they are not happy. You know, I want to tell you one real incident. I have come across many people who are students. They are toppers. See, I'll be very honest. When I was in my 10th grade, okay, I was like, uh, okay, let me put it this way. I was not a topper. Okay, but I've seen toppers topper, like, okay, those who are school toppers, those who are state toppers, okay, but a topper, like, okay, they are in the top 10, but this person is so depressed because they are not in number one. See, think about it. They're so depressed about it. Now, you may think that, okay, yeah, this is very depressing. This is such a foolish thing. Like, okay, what is there to be depressed about? But trust me, my dear friends, there are things that we are depressed about, which others may think, okay, this is like a child's play. Why is this person crying like a child for this foolish thing? So that is because we may have maturity in a certain domain, but we may be immature in a certain domain. And who is the most mature person? The most mature person is Krishna. When we associate with a pure devotee of Krishna who is endowed with such extremely inconceivable qualities, then those qualities starts manifesting in us. Who becomes a devotee? Devotee means one who is devoted, and one who genuinely becomes a devotee, all the divine qualities starts manifesting in that person. So, but the question is, do we really want to become that devotee, or do we want to settle for something cheap? That is the real question. Okay, why do I say settle for cheap? Settle for cheap means, okay, I will do it my way. Okay, you can do it your way. Okay. Now think about it. If in this class, if in the um, if in the school, if there is student who is just been admitted to school, kindergarten, this child is very determined. The two students, one child is very determined. I will, I really have to learn. I've come for a sense of learning. Okay. That is one child, and another child is like, okay, I will do things my way. I will not listen to the teacher. Now, what will be the outcome of these? But I'll give you a real example. There are two students, and this I heard from a very wonderful devotee who has who is who had a real time experience of this, and I also came across such a teacher who shared me a similar incident. But I'll share this. Two students approached a music teacher. Okay, and both students said that, okay, we want to learn music. And the teacher said, like, they both asked, like, the teacher spoke to them this, that, and they asked her, okay, how much would be your fees? So teacher said, okay, for you, it will be $15 per hour. For you, it will be $25 per hour. So then this guy said, like, okay, Arey, we both came at the same time. It's not that, okay, teacher is telling, okay, don't tell, okay, I'm charging 15. It's not like that. You 15, you 25. And he said, like, okay, why 25 for me? That is because this other guy, he starts from a clean slate. Okay, he said he did not know anything. Okay, so I'll teach him that. But you said you already know all these things, and I tested you, and you don't. Whatever whoever has taught you has not taught you right. So I have to spend so much extra effort on you, and then somehow, and for that I need to charge you that much. Actually, we have a music teacher here. I was exactly told the same thing. Music teacher over here also present amongst you. So one who is a teacher, that person knows that, okay, how much effort, extra effort is it, like, okay, for a person who comes with that kind of a baggage in mind. I'll give you another example. See, like, take a cup of glass. Take a cup of tea or coffee or milk, whatever you can imagine, visualize that. But if the cup, if you want to take milk in that cup, okay, If the cup is empty, then you can go and take milk. But if the cup is full, will you be able to take milk in that? You won't be able to take milk in that. Because what will happen in that full cup, as you are pouring everything down. So anyone who comes with that, I know everything. I know what my life is. Bas. That person will not make progress. That person will not make progress. That person could be around, could wear, could have all the qualities. Externally, they may look like, yeah, this is a good devotee, but nothing, heart transformation will not happen. And that is why Krishna says this. Bahunam Janmanamante. Let me check this particular verse. Where is it? It's in 7th chapter. Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanvam Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvam Iti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. Let me share my screen because this is something we all need to see. Krishna is saying this after many births and deaths. That means after many repeated birth and death, many lifetimes, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul, Mahatma, is Sudurlabha, is very rare. Surrenders unto me means what? Surrenders unto me means at that time, this person thinks that, okay, I am a fool, let me follow the instructions of what Krishna is saying. How will I know Krishna's instructions? That is, follow the devotee in the line of bona fide parampara. Because Krishna will not come and say, you did right. You are doing wrong. Because we might think, I have a nice connection with Krishna. I will follow that in my way. Okay, but because of our contaminated heart, we'll not get to know. It will take us several lifetimes to come to that point, to understand that, okay, I've made a foolish mistake for so many lifetimes. I got one realization. I'll share this. Actually, in order to share this, I will share one small story actually. So, in there was at one point of time in the previous ages, there was a king who ruled the entire planet, and his name was Bharat Maharaj. And this Bharat Maharaj, since he was ruling this entire planet, at that time, the entire planet, Earth, entire Earth was called Bharatvarsh. It is not that only India is Bharat. India is a name given by the foreigners, but okay, this entire land was called Bharat. And this was it came from Bharat Maharaj. So Bharat Maharaj was a great devotee of the Lord. Okay? And among the stages of devotion, he was in the Bhava platform. In short, this is a very high platform. And in that stage, when one is there, what Bharat Maharaj did at one point of time is he renounced everything. He gave away all his kingdom and everything. And then he went to the forest. He started staying in forest and doing his sadhana. And during that time, what happened? While once he was doing this, there was an incident happened. And please hear this very attentively. There was one deer who was being chased by a tiger. And as the deer was running, because See, think about us. Like if we are being chased by a tiger, how will we run? So similarly, the deer was like running like very fast as it could, and as it was doing, it it came near a stream of water, and it did not know the tiger roared, and in that roar of the tiger, the deer jumped into the water, into that stream of water. And Bharat Maharaj was right in the corner. Okay, he saw this, and he could see that that the deer jumped actually, and the deer. So Bharat Maharaj, understanding that what was going on, he jumped to save that deer. Okay, and the tiger was gone. Bharat Maharaj saved. He somehow could not save the deer, but in that state, what happened? The deer was pregnant, and somehow in that flick of the moment, the deer delivered its baby deer, and the mother died, but the baby was left. So Bharat Maharaj, he brought the baby deer, and now you can imagine there is a small deer to like whose mother passed away. So Bharat Maharaj, he was a great devotee, and a nature of a devotee is very compassionate by heart. So he was very compassionate, and he started looking at this. Oh, this deer's mother died, and he started taking care of the deer. So it is like he would be always be curious. Oh, what is this deer doing? Okay, did he eat? Okay, what is he doing right now? And he's like always like very very much carefully taking care of the deer. Oh, did he eat? What is he eating? Let me get some milk. Let me do this. Oh, see this stone hit that deer. Oh, let me take care of this. Let me make nice grass. So in every way. And then okay, slowly what happened is the deer started taking so much attention that Bharat Maharaj, like let's say if he's about to do some puja, and suddenly he brought bhoga and the deer ate everything. Oh, lalla baby, he ate all this bhoga. No, you should not be doing like this. Oh, but I know you're my baby. And so like this, slowly and slowly, his mood started going away from his sadhana, and he became focused on the deer. Every time he's like, oh, baby, baby, where are you? Come here, come here. And if he does not see the deer, he's very, very anxious. And what happened after that? After a certain period, Bharat Maharaj, he, he was at one point of time, his last time, his end came like when he was about to die. And at the moment of his death, as I had mentioned earlier, what happened, as Krishna mentions rather, as Krishna mentions, at the moment of the death, the thing that we are most attached to, our entire life goes like a movie, and out of that, the thing that we are attached to most, that picture comes in front of us. He remembered the deer, and what, lo, next life he is a deer. My dear friends, just imagine, on one hand, this Bharat Maharaj is the king of the entire planet. He is the great devotee. And in his very next life, he becomes what? He is not even a human being. He's a deer. And not just that, he has his complete memory of his past life. And at this time, understanding that, okay, what the terrible mistake that he did, Bharat Maharaj, in this form of a deer, this deer would now just try to stay near the devotees. This deer would not associate with any deer of the opposite sex, because he was He was totally brahmachari deer because he had complete memory of everything. And he wanted to focus, like, okay, it's time only as a deer. But as a deer, you cannot do any devotional service. So he would be just around, like he would be just eating the remnants of the prasad. He would, whatever whatever the devotees might be talking Harikatha, the deer would be around, like, okay, trying to hear whatever he could, making all endeavors to make the best use of the little time that he's getting with the devotees. Because right now he remembers what is the mistake that he did. And then this deer dies. And then in the next life, the deer gets a human birth. And this time his name is Jadabharat. As Jadabharat, he has remembrance of his previous both lives as the emperor of the entire planet and as the deer. He remembers 2 lives back, what mistake he did. He remembers that, okay, that how he has been taking the association of the devotees. So that is why he has been given a chance in human life. This time, no more mistake. So what he does, right from the childhood, he was very much detached to everything. So if he was called Jadabharat because everyone thought he was very crazy, he was mad. Why? They would tell that, okay, hey, his father would tell, okay, you go to because this is from olden times, you go to go pass your urine stool, then after that go take your bath and then come back. What he would do is he will first take bath, then he'll pass urine stool, and with that same hands he will come back. So everyone thought, okay, no, let's not send him. I mean, we cannot get him married. Okay, what can we do of him? So they would try to. When he grew up, everyone knew that, okay, he's totally crazy, he's mad. So what can we do? We have so many farms. We'll use him as a scarecrow. Do you know what scarecrow is? Scarecrow is like, okay, in those farms they have, like, okay, those they make, like, okay, things to scare the crows, right? On the pots they will make this. They will have hands like this and they'll have a pot on the top. Have you seen that? So I hope, has anyone not seen a scarecrow?
We see you. I saw a lot of time.
Right? So
Yeah.
this scarecrow, um, he would just be sent there. And what would Jadabharat do? Jadabharat at that time, wherever he is, his lips would always be vibrating. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna. He's constantly in remembrance of Lord. He's constantly in remembrance of Lord. So one day it so happens that a king, his name is Maharaj Rahugana, who is a king of that province. He's going in his palki. What do we call a palki? Palanquin. So he's going in his palanquin. But somehow on that day, like there are 4 persons who carry the palanquin, but one person somehow he I don't remember, like I think he was, for some reason he was not able to do that service. So they were looking for someone and they saw this scarecrow person. Hey, come here, catch the fourth side. And Jadabharat was very healthy. So he caught, so they said, you take this fourth side. So now it's the king's order actually. So he went and took it. And they were all going, chalo, chalo. And they were all carrying the king. And as they were carrying the king, suddenly Jadabharat noticed that there are so many ants that are crossing the way. Ants, cheaty. So as they were crossing the way, what Jadabharat did is he stopped walking, and he was strong. As soon as he stopped walking, they were going in fast speed, and as soon as he stopped walking, what happened? Everyone else like was put to a forced stop, and the king was like, as he was sitting inside, what a man! King became very angry. Okay, and then they said, "Oh, we did not do anything." Like, okay, it is this guy who did this. So, so then the king asked, "Why did you do that?" Then he said, like, okay, because there are ants crossing. So then the king said, "I warn you, don't do this again." So again, like they kept moving. And then after some time, again he saw there are ants crossing. As soon as he observed that, Jadabharat again, he went ahead and stopped it again. Again, the king went like this. And then the king was furious. Okay, he said, "Who did this?" That person only again did it. Then this king started chastising Jadabharat like anything. He said, okay, in very harsh words, the king said, okay, do you know who I am? And and he started saying, okay, you don't know, you have you have absolutely no idea like what you are doing. I am the king of this place, this, that, like, okay. So then it was at that time the king was the king was all king was saying all these things, and Jadabharat said that he spoke in a very humble way. Till this point of time, he did not speak any time. But Jadabharat spoke in a very humble way that you are actually part and parcel of Krishna. You are just trapped in the body of this king at this point of time for some time. And the king had not heard this kind of thing from anyone. So when he heard this, and then and Jadabharat said, there is not much difference between the ant and you, because that is also a spirit soul. You are also a spirit soul. He is just trapped in the body of an ant, and you are just trapped in the body of a king. So this, no one had the audacity to talk to the king in this way. The king understood that this must be some Mahatma, and he fell at the lotus feet of Jadabharat. And he said, "Who are you? Please tell me." And then Jadabharat gives him a lot of instruction, but in course of instruction, he shares that 2 lifetimes back, this king Rahugana is just a king of some small province. But 2 lifetimes back, have you heard about Bharat Maharaj? He was the king of the entire planet. And Rahugana happens to be from his same dynasty. So it is in his dynasty, okay, he is just, now he owns a small province. And this Bharat Maharaj, who is the king, is now in this form, whom this king is having the audacity to order again. And then Bharat Maharaj goes into details. But why I'm saying is because the king opened up his heart to understand, surrendered at the lotus feet of Jadabharat. And when the king's heart opened up, he was able to accept this. So Arjun, here in this case, he has opened up his heart to get the teachings. This is most important, not for this teaching, not for the teaching, not only for the teaching that Krishna is giving, but for any teaching. The first thing that is required is to have faith. Faith in the teaching, faith in the Guru, and we should take time to identify a Guru. But once we know that, okay, this is a sincere Guru, we should completely surrender. Then we should not think about, okay, what I am thinking and what is my viewpoint and all that. Because if we are thinking in that, then we'll not make progress. But once we surrender, we should, if required, we should test the Guru. Okay, is he really following that path? Is he really doing this? See, if the Guru is like this, that okay, and uh, I I heard this wonderful thing, like, okay, so there is I'm just trying to recall His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. He shares one very nice, like I love this past actually. Before he met Srila Prabhupada, he was really he was a very sincere seeker. He was looking for a guru, and he was reading books. So once he found a book, like, okay, um, about on spirituality, and this book talked about, like, okay, how you can go to other uh, other planets. So the science was described, very very famous book, and it was one of the best sellers. So he read this entire book. He was amazed. The book talked about like what will happen when you go there, and then he said that, okay, I have to find this teacher. And what he did, he went ahead and he started looking where this teacher is. He found where the teacher is. So the teacher was somewhere in Orissa. He found the teacher. He went to his home. Somehow or other, he found his home, and like, okay, he reached his home. And when he reached his home, like, okay, somehow he said that the main gate is locked. So he thought, no, no, the teacher has to be here. Like, I really want. And he was sincerely praying, and he found from the other side of the gate, he saw that there was an opening, and he went and a knock there, and the teacher was living there. So the teacher at that time, like, okay, he went and uh, told the teacher that, okay, I really want to learn from you. Please tell me how, what is the science that you are teaching? And then, like, okay, the teacher said, okay, I may have written good books, they are bestsellers, but I don't know that science. So this is what it is. I have never practiced this. I wanted to make money out of it. That was the teacher's point. So if we just go by the externals, we'll get cheated. Srila Prabhupada says this is a world of cheaters and cheated. If we are very keen, only Krishna can reveal us. And how can Krishna reveal us? When we take association of sincere, fixed up devotees. So Arjuna, in this case, he has come at the lotus feet of Krishna. He has surrendered at the lotus feet of Krishna. And Krishna is about to speak, he is about to start speaking the Bhagavad Gita. I thought that, okay, this verse needed the most justice, where we understand what our mood has to be in learning the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is not a casual study. So it is a divine science. And all of you are spending time. So if the intent is sincere, And if the speaker, in this case, Srila Prabhupada, okay, Krishna, as he's saying that, okay, Srila Prabhupada has given us Bhagavad Gita as it is, like okay, when it is coming as it is, if we are, when Srila Prabhupada is sharing it as it is, when our hearts are open, that message goes as it is. So with that mood, let us also intensely pray that we are able to get this. This is Divya Gyan. This is not Jada Gyan. Jada Gyan means that in which you can go to university and you can learn maths, science, this. But this is Divya Gyan. It cannot be. We can make all our endeavors externally, but nothing in the heart will change. Unless and until we are surrendered at the to the right personality. Srila Prabhupada is such right personality. But we need someone, it is very, very important. We need a living guru as well. Because we may think we are top class pure devotee and all that thing, but we may not be a starter also. We may be nowhere. But Krishna will not, he will not puncture our ego till we take shelter of a guru. Why we take shelter of a guru? Because the guru will clean us from within and without. Without being cleaned, we cannot approach Krishna. Are, can we forget Krishna? Can we take food in a unclean thali? From the sink, we pick the thali and can we do that? Hey, we will also not eat. How will Krishna eat? Okay, so Krishna needs everything pure. And who does it pure? It's the Guru. That is why Guru is heavy. That is the reason Guru chastises. One who loves to be chastised by a Guru and one who follows the Guru is a real disciple. But one who runs away from the Guru on being chastised, that is called a fair weather devotee. You know what is fair weather devotee? Fair weather devotee means if the weather is good, I am there. If the weather is bad, I will not be there. That means non-reliable. Think about it. If you have friends, if they're in the most urgent situation, they never show up. Will you ever trust that person? Or you will not trust friends also. The Guru will not give. How will the Guru's mercy go? And Krishna consciousness is such that there is no age, nothing, no bar, no male, female, transgender, nothing like that. Krishna consciousness is for everyone, but the mood has to be right. If the mood is right, then the message will penetrate. If the mood itself is not right, then the message will not penetrate. However best the speaker is, but if the recipient is very poor, nothing will happen. So with that, let us conclude here. I know I went 15 minutes over time. I have an deep endeavor that okay, I want to do it within 1 hour. I think we started a bit late also, but with that endeavor, if for those of you who really endeavors to be sincere, I would say we should pray to Srila Prabhupada. We should pray to Shri Gaur Nitai, Shri Radha Krishna, Shri Jagannath Baladev Maheshwara, that please open our heart to receive this transcendental message. We should, whomever we connect with, whomever the devotee, we should share and we should show our endeavor. Show in the sense like okay, we should show our sincerity by following the instructions that are coming in the line. That way, when our sincerity is seen by Guru Krishna, then mercy starts descending. Then the purport of Mukam Karoti Vachalam, Pangum Langhayati Girim, that opens up. Okay. If the recipient is fired up, all fire goes there. If the recipient is like wet grass, no matter how much you try to fire, all it will be waste of matchstick only. It will be nothing other than that. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Shri अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय. Thy Gaur Premanandi. Hari Hari Bol. Does anyone have any question or any comments? We can take that, or else we can conclude here. Um, you can raise your hands, or you can.
I sent the one question over there. How can we know we're serving Maya or we're serving for Krishna?
How can we know we are serving Maya or Krishna? So yes, I answered that in our in this session. That is, we can know whether we are serving Maya or Krishna in a very easy way. That is, are we taking, first thing is like, okay, are we, I'll answer it in a general sense. First thing is like, okay, have we taken shelter of a devotee of Krishna? This is number one thing. Are we abiding by the instructions that are coming from there? If we have not taken a shelter of a devotee of Krishna, then in that case, have we found that devotee? I am coming step back, okay? If we have not found that devotee, are we really endeavoring to find that devotee? One more step back. If we have not found that devotee, we are endeavoring to find that devotee. Are we really crying for it? If not, if the answer to all of these questions or most of these questions is no, then we are serving Maya.
Wonderful. I'm serving for Krishna.
Yes. Yeah, I hope that answers your question, Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for the class. Are you able to provide me a Tulsi Maharani now? Is weather is cool outside now?
Tulsi Marani after 4 weeks, Mataji, because the weather will still fluctuate. So after 4 weeks. So that
Okay, Prabhuji.
yes,
Okay, next month.
yes, next.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else has any question or comments? Hare Krishna, Nikhil Leverage Priya Mataji. Thank you for your association and thank you for being here, giving your association. I'm very, very grateful. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Amit Prabhu. Any questions from your side?
No, Prabhu.
Okay. Talukakku, anything?
No, not now.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Was this, I'll stop the recording, but I have one question for all of you. So recording. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, what is your question?
Yeah. Yes. What I was thinking that Bharat Maharaj in his second life, when he got the deer, because he remembered at the last moment of deer, and he became too much attached to deer, but he was remembering his past lives, and that helped him to correct himself. Definitely, that yes, past time I did this mistake, and as a result, I have to get this animal life. Similarly, what I wonder, and actually he has not done anything himself. It is Krishna. Doer is Krishna. So he He helped Bharat Maharaj to remember his past life. Similarly, if we were asked to get what we were there, what mistake we have done in the past life, accordingly we could correct ourselves. So is it possible?
Hare Krishna. Actually, Krishna, out of his causeless mercy, does not allow us to remember our past lives. Because we have whatever we think as the most heinous, sinful activities, we have been involved in all of that. Whatever we think of the most abominable things, we have done all of that. So what sin can we remember actually? I mean, it is very, very difficult. Whatever we see as the most terrible sinful activities happening around this world, we have been through all that. In animal life, okay, we have been through the most terrible situations. And if we have those remembrances, see, I'll give a very simpler analogy. The anxieties and the stress of this life itself does not allow one to do bhakti nicely. So many people, many devotees, they want peaceful environment so that okay, we can do bhakti. But now if the past baggage also comes and Krishna says, "Le beta, I give you that memory also." Think about it, Prabhu. As pigs, we were eating stool. If we have that memory, we won't be able to eat anything in this world. Because, and the most abominable sins we have been through those. We will not be able to take it. This will constantly hamper our this life also. Krishna wants us to be happy. He, see, out of his causeless mercy, what he does is he allows us, he gives us this association of devotees, he gives us this happy environment. Okay, our Amit Prabhu is here. Amit Prabhu, you have been here for a few weeks now. Would you agree, Prabhu? The environment when you come in to the temple, the environment when you come in, would you agree, like, okay, the kind of environment that you get, isn't that a like recharge for your entire week?
Yeah, Prabhu. I'm every day I'm just waiting for the Sunday.
See, this is the nature. Okay, this is what we look forward to. So Krishna allows everyone to be as it is. But if one desires, let's say if you have a desire, like in next birth, Krishna, please give me the remembrance of this birth. If you have that desire, Krishna will give you that. But then Prabhupada says, why next birth? Why not perfect in this birth itself? Just remember Krishna and go back. See, think about it. And it is not impossible. It is not at all impossible for anyone who is present here. It is not at all impossible for anyone who is present here. Because it is just a matter of practice. We just need the right association. We have to curtail the wrong association, get the right association, not criticize anyone, always serve everyone around, no matter who the association is. See, we can always serve everyone. And remember Krishna at all times. every person that is in our vicinity is a representative of Krishna, because Paramatma is there in everyone's heart. Whatever reaction, if we can see that, okay, whatever reactions I'm getting from everywhere, this is what Krishna is orchestrating in my life. This situation has been given to me by Krishna. And Krishna has put me in this situation. One may think in bhakti, these 50 things are to be done, but I am not able to do 50, I am not able to do 45 of this. That's fine. Gajendra as an elephant, he went back to Godhead. As an elephant, elephant went back to Godhead. Okay, Krishna, see, like Valmiki was a hunter. His all-time thing was he was killing people. Brigari was a hunter. Their lives changed. How? They got Guru. They took shelter of the Guru. Prahlad Maharaj was in the assembly, was in the state where there was not a single devotee. We at least have connection to one devotee at least. Prahlad Maharaj did not have anyone. And his greatest shelter, his father, he wanted to kill him. And his father was not a beggar in the street. His father was the greatest powerful person. He had employed everything to kill him. And Prahlad Maharaj, what was his shelter? He was constantly remembering the words of his Guru. He did not have to remember, oh, what was my previous life? See, that is why in Guru Puja, we sing this line. This is very, very important. And when I just hear this really gives me so much nourishment. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitte Koriya Kya Arna Kori Ho Mone Asha Arna Kori Ho Mone Asha. So whatever are the words emanating from the lips of my Guru, just chittete koriyaika, just try to always remember that words only. Arna koriyasha, do not have any other aspiration. If you just do this, then your life is perfect. And who is our greatest example for this? Srila Prabhupada. He had no money, nothing like that. He just meditated on his Guru's words, and what a tremendous thing it did across the globe. No one has done this ever in the past, and no one will be able to replicate this type of thing in the future. One man only, he opened like temples across the world. This Dham Yatra, whatever we do this day, he has opened the storehouse. He has opened Nityananda's like storehouse for us. This is Srila Prabhupada. This is our Srila Prabhupada. He is Jagat Guru because he has opened centers. He has transformed the lives of those people whom we cannot think of inconceivably. They are not even from, like, they do not even know Krishna. They do not know Sanskrit. They are speaking Sanskrit. Mukam karoti vacharam, pangum langhayati girim. So, I don't know if that answers your question, Kaku, but I hope I was able to address this aspect, because our objective should be just to remember the words. We don't need any past. We should understand that, okay, each of us, we should understand that, okay, I am the most sinful person. I'm the most fallen. Everyone is most exalted, and I am the most fallen. If we have this mood, then our Guru's mercy will come to us. Guru will send people. Hare Krishna. You have another question?
One more. Yeah. What I was thinking that, see, we have come in this life, maybe many thousands lives and gone in past.
Millions,
now, if
billions. Millions
Ah,
and billions of years.
million. Okay, if one remembers that punishment in the hell in their previous life, I think he will definitely hesitate to commit any crime or sin to avoid all those things. I think this is common, na?
Yes, but I'll tell you one thing. See, you are right. If one thinks that, okay, I don't want to lead a sinful life, then they will not do that. But since all of you are who are present here are very sincere, I want to tell you one thing. Bhakti is not just to remove our sins. See, removing our sins is very easy. Okay, removing our sins is very, very easy. If we just take a glance at Tulsi Maharani, just darshan of Tulsi Maharani, all our sins are gone. All past background is cleared. If we just pay our obeisances, pranam to Tulsi Maharani, all our past sins are gone. If we do parikrama of Tulsi Maharani, with every step, our past, even if we have murdered a Brahman in past, that is also gone. But what our acharyas came, what Mahaprabhu came to give us, which our acharyas and Srila Prabhupada is giving us, is not just this. Because by removing sins, we can go to the heavenly planets, we can go to Swarg. But then we will again come back here. After all our good karmas are over, then we'll come back here. What they are saying us is, you don't have to do this journey. Do the journey, but do it in the spiritual world. And so for that, just remember Krishna. If you just remember Krishna at the last moment, you close your eyes here and you are in the spiritual world. That's it. It's just like a deep sleep. Just like we sleep and we wake up and the next day morning we are here. See, sometimes it so happened, right? Like, okay, we are in a dream and then we awake. We are seeing a dream that tiger is here and tiger is about to eat us and we are running and tiger is chasing us, and like, okay, I don't know if anyone has had this, or we are falling down from a high place and we're like, and again this sleep is gone and we wake up and we see, oh, I am here only. So Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada tells that, okay, in this material world, it is a world of illusion. Okay, it is real, but in this material world, it is temporary. And in this temporary world, it is just like a dream. Okay, we just have to understand what our real position is. That we are part and parcel of Krishna. We are supposed to go back to Krishna and work towards that. And as soon as, like, if at the end moment, like, okay, if we remember that, okay, this is Krishna. Oh Krishna, I really want to remember you at the end. How can we do it? It can happen by love. If we love Krishna, right, no matter we remember or not, Krishna will make us remember. He will make some arrangement. See, if you love Kaku, like, okay, now here all of us are there, we have family members. If we love someone, we'll be willing to do anything for that person. If one person has given love for Krishna, right, Krishna will manifest his love in some or other way. He will make sure that, okay, I will make sure that, okay, this guy comes. And how does that love manifest? That love manifests by the mercy of pure devotees. Since you asked this, I want to tell about a very short story about Srila Prabhupada's one very, very dear disciple, His Grace Hayagriva Prabhu. His Grace Hayagriva Prabhu, when Srila Prabhupada came here to US, he had served Srila Prabhupada very nicely. What was his service? When Srila Prabhupada came to know that Hayagriva Prabhu was an English professor. And one day Hayagriva Prabhu came and told that, okay, Prabhupada, I heard you are, no, Hayagriva Prabhu came and asked, okay, Srila Prabhupada asking, would you like to do some editing of my books? He asked for service and Prabhupada asked, would you like to do some editing of books? So he said, yes, I'll be most happy to do that. So Prabhupada gave him a manuscript, and then Hayagriva Prabhu, he edited that. And when he showed it to Prabhupada, Prabhupada was very happy. And Hayagriva Prabhu asked him, do you have anything more? So Prabhupada said, yes, come here. Prabhupada took him. And then there was a big trunk of manuscript. Prabhupada said, take this. Hayagriva Prabhu thought, oh, I did not imagine he would have so much. He gave so much. And then Hayagriva Prabhu had enough thing to do actually. But Hayagriva Prabhu was doing it so sincerely. Prabhupada was very, very pleased with him. Very, very pleased with him. And he did immense service. And when he was doing this service, one day Prabhupada told him, Hayagriva, I am very pleased with you. Because you have served me so sincerely, you will go back to Godhead at the end of this life. Oh, closed. Okay. Now what happens? After some time, because Maya is very strong, at one point of time, Hayagriva Prabhu is attracted by the allurements of Maya, and he is no longer in this path of bhakti. Hayagriva Prabhu at that time, okay, he's out of this, and he starts living a very, very, he starts breaking all the 4 regulative principles. And then devotees are always reaching out. Prabhupada is always asking, where is my Hayagriva? Please tell him, okay, I'm looking out for him. And devotees come and reach him, and he says, okay, I'll come, but he does not come. Prabhupada sends again another time. Tell him that, okay, if he doesn't come, then I will reject him. Again, he's sent to, again, he's being summoned by Prabhupada, but he does not come. Again, okay, he's been told, tell him that, okay, if he doesn't come, I'm very angry, I'll reject him. Does not come. Again and again, this happens. One day, His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj asked Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, you always keep telling that you are very angry and you will reject him. When will you actually reject him? That time, Srila Prabhupada says that, okay, actually, Nityananda's mercy is unlimited. I can never reject him. And it so happens that this Hayagriva Prabhu, Srila Prabhupada he's done with the pastimes in this material world. And when he leaves for spiritual world, he remembers Hayagriva Prabhu. Even during his last times, he asks about Hayagriva Prabhu. Time flies, and then at one point of time, Hayagriva Prabhu was found in the beaches of Goa. So he was having a very wonderful time in terms of material enjoyment. And during that time, my spiritual master, I have heard from him, from Pujya Radhanath Swami Guru Maharaj, he says that, okay, Hayagriva Prabhu suddenly starts having a very bad backache. And when he goes to the doctor, they diagnose him of cancer. So when he gets this cancer, he wants to get his treatment done in America. So devotees were in touch with him, and they were asking him to come to the temple. He was not coming, but devotees somehow learned that this was the situation. He did not even have money to travel to America. So devotees who had reached out to him, when they got to know, they arranged for his flight tickets to America. He comes here, he shows the top-notch doctors here, but he learns that, okay, his disease has progressed very heavily, and he does not have much time left. At that time, he comes to the temple in New Vrindavan, and he tells that, okay, he tells his story, says, okay, I've lived a very sinful, abominable life. Now I want to take shelter of Krishna. Please allow me to stay here. And they allow him to stay there. And at that time, my spiritual master, he was there. He shares that once His Grace Hayagriva Prabhu, he was studying, he was chanting all the time, and he was hearing Bhagavatam. And then one day he shares with my spiritual master that, okay, I've lived a very sinful, abominable life. I've done so much things. I got so much mercy from Srila Prabhupada. And I don't expect anything. But my only regret in this life is that, okay, I wasted my time and I did not serve Srila Prabhupada. His Grace Hayagriva Prabhu, as he was saying this, he was profusely crying. And at the end of his life, he was so humbled and he became so grateful. He was constantly remembering Krishna. And at the end of the life, remembering Krishna, he left his body. And as that was being remembered, my spiritual master says that because a pure devotee has said this, Srila Prabhupada, that he will go back to Godhead, Satyam Vidhatum Nijavritte Bhashatam. He went back to Krishna love. Of this, there is absolutely no doubt. This is the power of mercy of pure devotee. And how does the mercy come? The mercy is purely causeless. We have to just cultivate our heart. That's it. This mercy is for everyone. No one is bereft of this mercy. It is for everyone. Whoever wants, Srila Prabhupada's mercy is there. Mahaprabhu's mercy, Srila Prabhupada is distributing unlimitedly. Anyone who wants can take it. And anyone who opens his heart for Srila Prabhupada, they will never be the loser. I have seen like people like getting mercy left and right. Where see we see only from external perspective, but you won't be able to figure out also, okay, how is it? But if I analyze it, if someone has developed genuine love for Srila Prabhupada, that's it. They are in the highest platform. Hare Krishna. Kaku, I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it is. See, there will be a lot of if and but, question and answer in the life. But when we have taken shelter under Gurudev, whatever he advises and instruct, we have to go as per that to advance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what is the proof for this? There's a proof. See, we should have, for everything, we should look for proof. What is the proof for this? The proof is that when one sincerely takes shelter of a guru, how will that one progress? The proof is we should see all these other acharyas. Best example, we should see Mrigari. We should see Valmiki, who was a hunter. What did his guru tell? When his guru, Shripad Narad Muni, when he told him to say Ram, he could not utter the name Ram. He told, okay, do Mara. Mara, 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 Mara. And that thing changed that entire, his life was changed. He is Valmiki. When did he write Ramayana? And after ages also he's being remembered. This is the power of that guru, of a bona fide guru. And we are in that same line. Gaudiya, Mahaprabhu has come to give. When we follow that line, our life is perfect. Absolutely perfect. If we look at it, is simply like this. Mahajano vinagata sapanta. If we look for the perfect, we should look for proof everywhere. And we should analyze and see. And as we analyze and see, it will reveal to us that, okay, what a phenomenal thing we have got. This is the highest thing that Srila Prabhupada is distributing. And Srila Prabhupada is not telling, okay, go to heaven, go this, like, okay, go this. No. We have to rise above the sinful platform. Okay. Of course, we should not be committing sins. Because why? Again, there has to be proof. Yesha mantagatam papam bhajante mam dridavata. Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita. When one comes out of the sinful life, which is the four regulative principle, then will one be able to do Dridhavrata. So Dridhavrata is very essential. And I was talking to Amit Prabhu, very sincere devotee. I'm most happy to get Amit Prabhu's association. So he came and told me that, okay, when I told him about chanting, it said I'll be able to do 8 malas. So, and very sincerely chanting, he's doing Ekadashi. And when one is sincere, Krishna sees that endeavor. Krishna absolutely sees that endeavor. Srila Prabhupada sees that endeavor. Kaku, you are doing that, okay? So you are all inspiration for me. So such with wonderful endeavors as we do it, because we should all look at this. Whatever we are doing, we should feel inspired with what we are doing. And at the same time, a devotee finds inspiration in what they are able to do, because this is coming through the mercy of Guru. And at the same time, they should take a humble stance that, okay, I want to do a little more. I want to do much more, but I am just an insignificant ant trying to do my little bit. Please, Guru Maharaj, please empower me. Oh, Prabhupada, empower me. Oh, Lord Krishna, empower me. Oh, Mahaprabhu, empower me. Oh, Nityananda Prabhu, empower me. And by this, little by little, the empowerment starts coming. Hare Krishna. I hope that was, I won't. So thank you all very much. Thank you all for your most wonderful association. Hare Krishna. I wish you all a very, very wonderful week. And thank you once again, Nitya Lila Vrajapriya Mataji, and everyone for joining. Hare Krishna. Dandat Pranam. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki